Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So in today's video, I just wanted to do a quick unboxing with you. So I used to buy my black card bases off of a seller on eBay. Unfortunately, they discontinued it, and I could never seem to find pre-made black card bases for a decent price. So, you know, I've not really been looking recently, and I decided to have a quick look on eBay, Amazon, all of the basic platforms, and this company came up, so I thought I'd give them a go and we'll see. So these are my old card bases that I used to get, like I said, off eBay, and this is what I ordered. So this is how it came. It's from a company called Paperbox. I don't have the thing with me right now, and I ordered 100 of them because it worked out cheaper to buy 100, but right now I need my scissors to get in here. So we're gonna see if this is actually a good quality for the price. I think I paid, I don't know how much I paid, one second. Okay, so it cost me £19.90 for 100, so it works out at 20 pence a card. This is the company. I will leave them linked for you guys. So this is slightly confusing, but aha. Okay, so what they've done is they sent me the envelopes all packaged together, and then sent me all the card bases, and all I've got to do is score down when I want to use them. So I don't need to look at the envelopes. So the last ones I got off eBay were 220 GSM. These ones I believe are 280 GSM. Well, I can already tell you these are way thicker than my previous cards. Like, yeah, that's way thicker than my old card. Like, if I bring this closer, can you, that's how that sounds. Like, you can tell how thick a card is when it makes that noise. Like, if I do that, it doesn't really make that much of a noise. But the thing is like, obviously a lot of people interpret metric sizes differently to how I would. So that was like one of my big concerns when I was ordering, because a lot of the US, you know, say it's an A2 size, and I've actually found it to be not an A2 size. So if I just pull down one of the cards that I was gifted, so this is apparently an A2 size, and so is my card base. But as you can see, my card base is taller but thinner. So I really find it hard to find card bases that are actually the size that I want. So let me just score down here if I can. Okay, and we're gonna score on the other side as well, just to make it easier to fold. Okay, so that is a lot thicker than my previous cards, but I would highly recommend that the thickness. Is there a color difference? I think there's a slight difference. Don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but it's not that much, but it is. It's like this is more smooth, and this has got more, like, you can feel the paper. And when I generally cut these, you can, like, you get that, like, threading happening. I can tell by that that's not gonna happen. So yeah, So I will link these down in my description for you. Like I said, the ones I got off eBay came with card bases as well as the envelopes, but the envelopes were white. So these are actually the black envelopes to go with. I've had this happen before where I've had envelopes that don't fit the card, but they fit, so that's awesome. So I am super impressed with that. I would highly recommend. And we're going to create some cards soon. So I like to always have the 3 standard color card bases in my stash. So obviously white is one, and I generally get my white card bases off the Works. It's generally £3.30. By the way, this was made by Amy. That's what anybody wants to know that. So, like I said, my previous, let me write it down. Okay, so my card bases, my white ones, I get 30 in a packet for £3.50, which works out at, so it works out at 12p per card. I also buy white, so that is a 6x4 inch. I also buy white 30 for £3.50 again, so it still works out at 12p, but it's a 5x7 inch. My craft, I've literally just bought some new ones. I normally get them again off eBay. The seller that I used to get them off of has put the prices up, and it's just ridiculous what they want for the price. So I just found a new seller, so they're coming soon. So when they come, I will be happy to see. Let's see if I can get it to come up on what I paid. So it's $15.95 for 100. So why am I writing craft again? So it's 100 cards for $15.95, which works out per card is 16p. And then obviously my black card stock, they're going to be a 6x4, 6x4. Again, 100 for $19.90, worked out at 20p per card. So the black card is probably my most expensive card per card base, but you know, I try and keep my card bases under the 30p mark, because then it just adds up all together and it's not worth the actual price of it. So I know a lot of people will tell me like, oh, go out and just buy like, you know, solo white card stock and that sort of thing, but it's quite expensive what it is. So, you know, I prefer to have my card bases already done, cut to size, and with an envelope. That way I can just get straight into making my card, and I don't have to worry about keeping different color card stocks in my craft room. I have recently started buying colored card stock, just to save a little bit of time here and there, because sometimes I don't want to always color or ink blend. So like the other day I was making a card and I decided I didn't want to do any of those, and I picked up some color card stock, and yeah. So I will link Paper Box down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any questions, let me know, and let me know what you do. Do you prefer to buy cardstock and make your own card bases and envelopes, or do you prefer to buy them pre-made? I would be very interested to know. Bye guys.